In the last episode, we found Ruby's hideout, but we had to let her go. What now? Nothing at the moment. All we discover down here is a diary. And some loot. But mostly loot. Diary. Ruby's journal. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Snella embossed on the back. It seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lovely traveler.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name. Schneller.
Nailed it, dude. I couldn't read that shit.
Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
You got it, buddy. What are the diagrams for?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
If I wasn't a cop, I bet I could share this information with Suna. Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did she write the day Lily died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder.
Why do I get the feeling she was talking about us?
Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake.
Am I sure this is a mistake? Look at me.
Whatever you may look like, you don't feel like a hired assassin.
Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, But I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
The lieutenant taps on the page.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
He frowns.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the madre.
Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Wow. That's a scary response, like he's not sure either. Then, what do you think killed the merc?
Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
Seems plausible.
Either way, we should go back to the Whirling, see if we can find out more about her time there. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the Whirling and Rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Okay. Anything else down here? Worthy of inspection?
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Okay. Same way we came in then. Can we fiddle with this contraption? Like, man, that gave me a scare. They have weapons, man! Worse weapons than guns! This is not the same way I came in. I'm sure of it. Or is it? Kim, let's have another look. Ooh, it's really eerie down here. Listen to the music, ambience. Right, yeah, nothing here. Man, that last sequence with Ruby was definitely an adventure. It was wild. In the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Oh? Dude! Stale fabric, smell and dust. No one slept here in months. Maybe years. Revolutionary's hat. +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. I don't need this, but hey. Revolutionary propaganda on the bank bed. Ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. The same slit window you saw from the outside. Oh, from the sewer entrance thing?
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary?
And she didn't know about it? Because your hideout was also down here.
This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of.
peek out.
Outside the window, the day is clear and as mild as can be in early spring.
Particular have used this as a hideout.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in rags. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control. A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov! Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
I'm not getting any experience anymore because we don't have the ability, the Mazovian socioeconomics on our list, right? No. I removed it. I removed it for something better. I think Aces High was back then, or some kind of superstar, or perhaps actual art degree. Yeah, I'm pretty happy we did this. Let's go. Let's not talk about communism right now, Kim. Maybe next time. I want to take him on this other side. Maybe he can see something I can't. Yeah, we cannot use a ladder. We will use the pipe to get out. Either way, as he said, it's good to be thorough. Man, I need to go to the pharmacy and buy some drugs, man. I'm not doing so hot. That was rough. Hey, let's get rid of the flashlight. Go back to my favorite of all things, the Valsund Multitoll. Sorry, read what is this exactly? I mean, I know what it is. It's an Ushanka. How do they call the Russian hats, the traditional Russian hats? I think it's Ushanka. Yeah, Ushanka. With a Mazovian logo, a pair of deer antlers on its silvery white front. Your ears feel cuddled and cared for by the state. Hold on a second, I had an epiphany. You remember that one apartment we found at the complex? The one with the Mazovian bust of what was his face? Nobody lived there. We didn't find any weapons or anything like that, but it was pretty clear that someone with the same description lived there. Maybe it was just like, you know, a random communist person, but could it be a coinkydink? Who knows? Determine where the shot came from. Oh, so this is how we did the boardwalk. Are you la puta madre peone? Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop. La puta madre peone. That's why she was scared of you. When you get the chance, call your station to find out more. If you dare. I want to know. I want to know. I want to help Egg do this, but how do we unsoft-locked ourselves? First of all, I need to finish one of our thoughts before we proceed. I need somewhere to sit down and take it all in. And the only bench I know of is right here. Can I talk to the old lady again about Ruby?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up.
No, no, ma'am. The waves are fine. The waves are chill. I like riding the waves.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
But Kim!
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, Kitsuragi, please, let me sit down for a moment. Is there something we can discuss with Joyce, I wonder? Do you know Joyce?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
Nope.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay. What should we do first? Offer figures Dolores Day, Spirit is Eternal, find the murder weapon. Still nothing on that. And the only place we cannot go to is the island. How on earth are we going to go to the island? Let's fast travel back, Kim. First of all, I need to make a call back to the precinct and ask them a few questions. I bet it's going to be extremely embarrassing. So, after leaving, where did Ruby go? Ruby said she went off to the coast. There is no place to go to from the coast. There's the boardwalk and there's the bunker, but she couldn't have opened this, could she now?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
No. Unless she's just chilling right next to the lighthouse, because that's as far as she can go. Nope, she's not here. I don't know where she went. Anyway, let's head back. Let's go to the Whirling in Regs. I have a clear view of the boardwalk from here. Never noticed that. Come on, Harry. Getting stuck on pebbles. This should be good enough. No, I'm not really close to the church now, am I? Wow. Interesting. I can't fast travel. I'm going to make a hard save here, because that is concerning. How many healing items do I have? I have 3. I only have 3. Well, I cannot see them here. I have 5. 5 charges. I was hoping I could head over to the pharmacy before we engage into some dangerous situation, but I'm scared the game won't let me do that. Now that is a predicament. You know what else we haven't found? We haven't found the helmet of the armor. But we are already aware that it was lost in the sea because Kuno got rid of it.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Look at this dude! Is that a sniper rifle? Oh shit, they have guns.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Kim, what's going on here?
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
It sounds like the armored figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure.
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
The big one is the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
We're out of time. This is...
The Mercenary Tribunal.
Can I pull out my weapons, please? I'm holding random shit. Oh no! Stop! This is the police!
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
Is the only word you can make out. It doesn't sound calm. Easy now, no one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. Get under his skin. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that. Please.
Eye coordination is 3%. Who is that? I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Hohen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The killer.
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Do I want to do this? Count the figures.
About 50 little stick figures. All of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end. These men served in Seminai, the native islanders.
Tends to the stables?
What are we waiting for? Let's blow that big fucking mouth off his face!
Uh-oh.
Hold your fire! Wait for my command.
He has chewed his lips bloody.
Listen! They didn't do it!
Yeah? Who did that?
It was me. It was someone else. Someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun. He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Oh, shit. Think. Why doesn't he believe me?
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen! He was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me!
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
He doesn't move the weapon.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver, 8 rounds in the barrel. The gun slowly sways in his hand from the inebriation.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen!
Fucking liars.
He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
Not true. He purposefully over-aimed and shot the window. You had him second-guessing himself, only for a second. Do not assume he will miss the next time.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
All of them red checks. We could think of an argument or talk about the hangman, but perhaps, yeah, we should simply change the subject. Let's think of an argument.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
You were called down well once. What happened?
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extrajudicial funky time, burn villages. Shit that sounds bad on the radio. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Crenell for much longer, either.
He looks around.
Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Oh, shit. If he doesn't care, there's no point in telling him that then, right? Wild Pines is not going to forgive you, massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
Okay, let me just say one more thing.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Talk about Hangman. We're not getting anything out of this.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Who are you? Cordy.
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the whirling in rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click, softly. Click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased.
Holy shit.
No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
Yeah, but they grew up together.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
Cortiner, I know that name.
He sways from left to right, inspecting you.
Raoul and Ellis Cortiner. Look him in the eye. I'm sorry about your brother, Raoul.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
And then went to the same military academy, in the same unit, and the same war.
Same fucking mud hut town, too.
He looks around and wipes his face with his armored glove.
Okay, good.
He had blue eyes, didn't he? Your brother.
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
Smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
I don't know how persuasive those two are. Not everyone had something good to say. The only person who had good things to say about him was Klasya, and I don't think she counts in this encounter. And maybe no, we don't want to tell him that his parents left him on a fucking lift compactor. Your brother did not deserve to go out like that. I promise. I will find his killer.
Find his killer? Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Stand there quietly. Hope nothing bad happens. Shit. You're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
I'm drunk too. Let's dance, baby. Oh, God. Are we going down that road? No. Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Hand-eye coordination. How much is that? 42? Give me more. More! I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. 72%, baby. Let's go. Oh, no.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor. Like dice rolling, the kinetic energy of the 9mm front-loaded bullet is distributed evenly across the chest piece and into his hands.
Go ahead! Give it another try.
Throw the gun at him. Die. Fucking 72%, man. 72%. And we missed. Reminder, we only have 2 bullets. 2 bullets, that's it. I didn't do anything. Try again.
Another soft explosion.
We're dead.
Like a firecracker goes off in your hand. Another soft click from the gleaming white cuirass.
Oh my god, what the fuck, man?
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim? What are you doing?
An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Kim, where is Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out.
Blink, think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger.
We're dead.
Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot.
Third time's a charm, baby.
You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Oh, fuck. Did Kim protect me? No, 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 no. Stop shooting at me!
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left. DePaul is about to take a shot too. At Kim.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly, without trembling. He aims. Face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Kim, did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
There's no fucking way we can get away with this. Look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
I accept my fate. Try to evade the shot. And we failed.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it.
Try to open your eyes. What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. The wolf is at the door, Kim. He will eat the sun.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
No! Kim!
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim, and the whole world.
Is Kim okay? Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No. Let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
He's alive.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Oh my God, he's
It
alive!
turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Kim,
Sunrise, Parabellum.
the lieutenant says. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room, with a fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. What did you say, Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun, it's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
Wait a minute, this is my room. It's all cleaned up. I didn't recognize it. It took me a minute.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
Yeah. The piss jacket? He was wearing the piss jacket. Kim, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the major, and successfully. A firefight ensued.
What happened next?
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
There's a pause.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Titus is dead?
Yes. You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me.
Thank you. Although...
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. Titus is dead?
Yes.
And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
I thought you only smoked once a day.
This is the one.
How many casualties on the Union side? Total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
And that's...
all.
It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
The room is... it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine? Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under the counter bad.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I... walk?
We will see.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station come to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Good. I don't need them.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
Better not agitate yourself further. It already hurts.
Sorry. That's between you and them, he thinks.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Okay.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes. An orange hue of pain.
How are you?
My disco days are gone.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Freighter.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
But I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classia, well, at least she's safely locked away.
You think she could be of more use to us?
Locked up? No, she would be of more use to us free, honestly. But it was the right thing to do.
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed that hung man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
An antique bullet from a Belle Magre 446mm. How hard can it be to find one? How hard can it be?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
What about the hole in the wall? Someone was checking her out.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
The goddamn footprints.
Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
Can't believe they're fucking useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp? Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics.
We should check Mrs. Katarzyna Lashiga's room upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot. That is my room, by the way, sir. Damn it, use an ashtray like a normal human being.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Well then, I'm a little older than I thought I was. And -1 difficulty to all physique passives, learning cap for logic raised to 4. It's not bad. Are we locked out of all the other missions? I think we could do something. I have 2 skill points. Hand and eye coordination, you failed me. Twice. I run out of bullets now. What do we do? Thanks, bringing of the law. We failed. I feel like we failed miserably. So many dead. So many dead. I like motorics. Hobocop is great. Endurance is also phenomenal. Conceptual... Oh, the actual art degree is phenomenal. You know what? I'll forget this and try this one. Because this one is the only way for us to unlock interfacing. And if we can go back to the club, we can try that skill check one last time. And it will only take like what? Less than an hour. Do it. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Oh, baby! I look fine. The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. They replaced the window too. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again.
The fan stands still.
Fuck you, fan! Speaking of the fan, where is my baby? Yeah, put it back on. That's the stuff. Your room is better than mine. The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. Nerd. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, and something else. Kim, are you okay with me going through your stuff like this? His room is so neat.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
You won't let me go through your notes?
I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
Oh, come on, Kim! Alright, fine. Wow, I cannot exit through here. Use your key! Kim! Oh. Fine, I'll use the door. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay? But it will take me 3 years to get anywhere. Why did we come up here in the first place? Inspect the window in Clash's bedroom. Ah, we were supposed to go downstairs. Can we interact with the peephole? Man, this game is phenomenal. Kim, it hurts. No, I'm not a little bitch, Kim. What's your language? Ah, shit.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
No, Kim, they're not new. We've seen them before. Alright, let's go back down. Nothing we can do with the window any longer. I don't want to inspect the... Use... Excuse me. Kim? Kim? Please, let me through. Oh, there we go. You said inspect the window? This is the medical cabinet. Go to your room, search it once more, upstairs in the bedroom, oh, that window! Well, I'm dumb. Anyway, let's take a small break. If I can find the exit... Oh my god, that door. Let's go, Kim. Let's take a break, and I will see you all in the next episode of Disco Elysium. Until then, thank everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.